Batesville Motor Speedway in Locust Grove, Arkansas. This is where the road to Eldora begins.
Now you get a little older, you kind of look back and say, shit, I missed them good times, you know.
And at the time, you know, when I said, we're gonna take the tops off, everybody, he's stupid, he killed somebody, you know, that's what's gonna pay $25,000 to win. Whoa.
It's hard. It's hard to win. I mean, it's nothing easy about this.
Not bad. Not bad. He looks through.
But what you said there, man, walk in here and holy shit, I can't believe I did that. But, there's a lot of circles going around in this room to you know, put what's in here. Put great big tires on it. Where you seeing them rat rods where you sit down in it and the tires are actually as tall as your head when you're sitting in it.
I'll give you one more shot over here on the side, right? This little crack we use.
Let me get the rebound.
Hang on. Yeah, go. He's gonna sell something.
If we're doing good and winning money, might as well buy fresh tires, so we buy new ones.
He might have been running the bottom when he should have been on the top.
Yeah. She's a great grandstand racer, isn't she, Zach?
Lord, yeah.
This one has, I think it's 11,850 laps on it, on the frame.
This is kind of where all the dirty work and all the real work goes on. The other shop up there, I say that's just a complete different atmosphere. It was some kid that had a dream that he didn't want to have a regular job. and racing's what I decided I wanted to do.
When this car wins, we get paid. Yeah. So, sorry if I'm not smiling because we just run fourth.
I hope race fans and all these competitors here don't think that I'm coming here to you know, show up and show off.
And if it slicks off correctly, if we don't screw up, it makes a heck of a show.
We wanted something so the whole community could be proud of.
It's a labor of love.
It's a labor of love. It's a passion. It's just like the racers themselves, the mechanics, you know, that spend all the hours in the shop.
The racetrack's in my front yard, so I'll show them a picture.
Yeah.
And they just...
I guess I got lucky and won a few races, you know. Spent 40-some years racing, so now it's time to go up.
I wanted to beat Jimmy Owens pretty bad, so I was just gonna try hard.
I don't know what I'd ever do if I didn't come to the races.
That's all you've ever done, right? I mean,
Cool to win a late model race. I wasn't expecting to do that.
so you're not Walter White from Breaking Bad. This isn't like your side business where you're like money laundering, you know, other things, right?
No, we're not money laundering. There's not enough money to be laundered around here, but
New Richmond, Indiana.
No.
Oh,
Richmond, Indiana.
just Rich. Okay, I'm thinking of.
The real check disappears. That money goes away faster than anything you could ever imagine. And the trophies just collect dust and end up falling apart, but those big checks are cool.
Because you've been doing it for 20 years, so I'm guessing you've seen everything.
Yeah, this particular house, we found a dead cat in the basement.
I give it a 50.
50?
Out of 100.
Ooh.
Yeah. To be able to go out and just be competitive is something that makes me really proud. And
Rubbin's racing, they say, so you know, it's an old quote, everyone knows it, and it's hit me and it should like...
Turboed you.
Turbo.
I got this, hold on.
I started making this scrapbook when I was 9 years old. Look at this thing. It hurts my back to lift this scrapbook up. It's called The History of Dirt. And I had 3 or 4 late model drivers I texted back and forth with. One of them said, you know, I'm not mad about losing. It's AJ Foyt. He's like, we just lost to AJ Foyt.
You're going to have to figure out how to, you know, relax. Oh, there you go. There, he's got a hold of your shirt.
And people see you and they look at you and say, oh, that's that Kevin Weaver guy. He likes,
pretty much.
Yeah, he likes Kevin Weaver. Can you believe it?
And they say the road life's glamorous. It's not so glamorous here, is it?
not today. Not today, my friend.
And people say, what makes Fairbury so special? The community supports it. It is insane how many small businesses sponsor a Falls Cup.
There's a lot of stuff that we probably do different around here than people are used to. I mean, you grow up in Fairbury, you drink cold beer.
Yeah, I had to because it was you better make the race or they're going to shut the electric off on Monday.
Wow.
Uranium plant, but it was atomic plant's what everybody called it by.
And so that's where Atomic Speedway,
it
was a natural name that was born.
I used to stand out on the porch and we would listen to the races, and if the wind was blowing that way, you could hear Roy Salt.
When it came off the racetrack, that's the front tire, shocks, rear end.
Wow.
If you look underneath of it, that was the only race. So like the rear end looks brand new.
yeah. It's
To be quite honest, I get choked up when I talk about it.
Basically, I usually charge people $10 to take a tour of the place. But it's yours free today.
I think the Jetsons, I think somehow they came here and they knocked on the door looking for directions, and they saw this house, and then they made the cartoon.
I'm ready to do some other stuff. I'm ready to go hang out with Bloomcliff. Let's do it.
Well, we may be doing that next year a little bit too, but this is a good.